Hey folks, welcome back to Reus 2, and welcome back to Tapir Theta, where we are working on our calm eras. We successfully completed the first one, and we're now working on our second. The third era starts in 25 Eon. We'd like to get 3 more prosperity. We'd also like to finish the minor towns request here if we can. So we'd like to get them 4 more prosperity, and we have enough wealth and minerals within borders. So just 4 more... Not prosperity, 4 more technology, and we'll get where we want to be. So, let's see what technology we can throw into the forest here. We have lots of biodiversity and ruggedness in the taiga, but I think that's going to come into play next era. For now, we need to get 4 technology in here, which I think we were looking at last time as being a little bit rough. So we have tin... The mossy stone. Looks like tin and a plant may be the way to go here. So, like the willow tree or the ash. Let's see, the willow tree is not the answer. I think we go ash and tin here. So let's get that down. That'll push us up a little bit. That gets us to 22. So we need 3 more technology. We have 15 Eon with which to do it. Let's take a look here. All of our slots are full, so we need something else, either a micro or a natural feature that's going to boost some things. In terms of expansion, we would like them to expand out to the taigas. We'd like to place something here to attract them next era, but I don't think we can afford to do that right now. We have 1 upgrade charge and 1 micro charge. Micros might get us where we want to go. We do have some micros. We have a micro for food and another micro for food. Okay. Those will probably help out with the Sage's City request level 4 here. So this one gives straight up plus 20 for each distinct animal within borders. If we look at what we have available, we have a slot there, 1 animal there. So probably if we can get some food animals in here and then slot in this micro, that would be good. We also have plus 8% for each distinct plant within borders, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants. So what has the highest food potential? We have 35 here, 30 there, 133 on the apple tree, 220 on the cherry tree. All right, let's put the sage emblem on the cherry tree for now. That's going to give us a bunch of food. That does complete our era for us, so that's good news. Gets us to 30 of the 60 that they want. Damn, 60 is a lot. So then this emblem comes for distinct animals within borders. So right now we have the squirrel, and that's it. So we want some more animals in here. Let's take a look at that. I guess we'll save the miners level 3 request for next era and try and get a little bit more food in here. So both of these will be finished next era. In terms of animals, we have the red deer outputs 25 food, and the rabbit outputs 15. The musk deer gets a lot of extra food if it's adjacent to a mineral bioticum. So can we upgrade a slot and output the red deer? Where do we have a mineral? We have tin over here. And that's it in terms of minerals. So if we upgrade this slot and put the musk deer there, what's their chance of expanding out to it? They could go for it. If we put 2 biotica here, they'll expand here. So let's do that. Let's get this slot upgraded. We'll place a mineral No, we don't even need to. We have the tin here, so we can place the musk deer kind of anywhere we want. And we can place the second animal as well. That will get them to expand out. We can place our micro. We have one more slot for them. Okay, so neither of these got a booster. Let's throw the musk deer in, adjacent to the tin. And I think we throw down the red deer as well here. That should get them to expand outwards. Looks like they're doing that. Okay. Then, with one of our remaining slots, we're probably going to place either the rabbit... We already have a squirrel, right? So, I guess we place the rabbit somewhere. Like here. So we can get 15 for the rabbit, or we can place an animal here in the savannah. Parakeet, impala. Impala gets us 20 food. Gazelle gets 30 food if there's 2 plant biotica in the biome. And we do have another, plant over there. So gazelle would be better. Guinea fowl's 15. Zebra is 30. Gets benefits from adjacent herbivores, so we're not going to have a lot of that. I think we go gazelle here. And then we're going to want to place our micro first. So the micro we have is just straight up plus 20 food for each distinct. You can only upgrade 2-star or lower biotica. Alright. I think we can put it on anything we want. It just gets straight up plus 20 food, right? We've already got sage emblems there and there. What are we not going to replace? We're probably not going to replace the cherry tree. So we'll put this last micro on the squirrel. And then we'll use our last 5 eon to throw the impala over here. No, the gazelle. That's gonna pump up our food here, our population. So we completed our Calm Era 2 with 3 stars, and we're well on our way to completing, we're working well with completing these 2 city requests for additional prosperity next era. We have some resources left, we could buy some things, but I think we'll save all that for the 3rd era. Let's go ahead and finish up and go to era 3. So in terms of rewards, we gain 2 rerolls, a draft charge, a micro charge. Not the greatest rewards, but it's the Calm Era. It's easy. It's not supposed to have great rewards. The main thing is, with 3 stars, we've unlocked a bunch of cool stuff. So, we do have the opportunity here to go after one of these hard eras. I think we completed Space Race, so we could go into Solar Punk or Age of Horror here. I think we're going to go for Calm Era 3, but let's just take a look. Sage has 40 wealth. Have 20... What is this? The Dark Offering tag is revealed for your biotica. These will make good sacrifices. Cultists will look for offerings to please the aberrant voices and gain gold and something more. And the sacrifice altar. This altar doesn't do much yet, but once its dark patron has been awakened, it will surely reward the sage. The sage has heard an aberrant call from beyond the fabric of reality. That sounds funny. Want to help them? So this is hard. I don't think it's time to do this. Just, it looks interesting for sure, but I don't think it's time to do it just because we haven't unlocked tons of stuff. Our pools aren't as valuable as they could be. Solar Punk here, another hard one. Provides the scientist power food, gives science for food from plants. 75 science and population, 300 prosperity and 70 biodiversity. 500 prosperity. Like this is all stuff that I'm not quite ready to do yet. So we're going to stick with Calm Era 3. We just have to get to 500 prosperity. And we've never done this, and it'll unlock a bunch of stuff for us. It's only challenging, it's not hard, so... let's go for Calm Era 3. Let's complete our Calm Planet. Let's confirm that. And let's see if we can make it happen, right? Okay, so... Right off the bat, we've got a project available in 2 cities. We'd like to get this completed first. So the minor town does not have another project right now. Does it have any slots available? It does not. All of its slots are full, so we're going to be overwriting something. In terms of their project, what is this? We need more population for an emblem here. So focusing on population would be a good way to get more prosperity for them, but they need 3 more technology here. So we can get level 3 slots, and we can replace some things in here. Ideally, if we're going to replace anything, it would be replacing wealth with technology or technology with more technology. Since their population's so low, we'd like to buff that to get more prosperity. And then in terms of their projects, let's see, the miner, let's check this out. Where's the miner? The miner, what do we actually have? We have the stonecutter and the statue. All right, so we did the stonecutter, we did the statue. At 40 technology and 25 wealth, we get access to the apothecary, the blast furnace, and the power plant. These could help us get science and wealth here. Medicinal biotica, metal biotica, mineral within borders, and energy. Okay. So let's see. What do we have that's 3-star? For forest and plants, we have nothing. Nothing for animals, nothing for minerals. That's in the forest. In the taiga, we don't have any 3-star stuff here either. So I think our best bet is probably to use our current draft charge to go after a 3-star taiga and then replace something in here. So if we take a look at what we want to replace, the carrot and the peat are just okay. These would be fine to replace, I think. We'd lock in, I think, we wouldn't lock in the adjacency. This would lock in like 10 science. This would lock in 25 food. So like upgrading this to a level 3 slot is reasonable. We don't want to upgrade the level 2 because we'll lose it. The stoat and the labradite I'd like to keep. The rabbit and the sulfur I want to keep. The copper and the stone we want to keep. Fur and tin we want to keep. So maybe we could do stoat and labradite, but I think peat and carrot is our best bet for an upgrade to level 3 slots. Why don't we purchase an upgrade charge and get that upgraded? Let's see, what is this going to cost? 10 wealth. We have 34 wealth to work with. So we can get up to 2 of these. We get another one for completing the minor town's request and a draft charge. So I think we're going to definitely upgrade this and then look at what bonuses we get. Let's get that done. So these are going to be level 3 slots. We'll see if we get a bonus. The tourmaline gains some food. No, it gains some gold for critters. I don't think we're losing critters here. Okay, so we did get a bonus slot gold booster. Not super helpful for us as we need science here. But something maybe to think about as we look at our draft charges. Let's do a taiga draft. All right, we want as much science as we can get. So a 3-star science output would be fantastic. Let's take a look. Got the Arctic Wolf, which outputs gold. And the Nephrite, which also outputs gold. That doesn't help us out. Got the Moose, which outputs food and rugged. Gains a lot of extra food. Doesn't really help us with our science problem. The Labrador Tea, however, does. So the Labrador Tea outputs 20 science. And can output up to an additional 30 science and 15 mystery if adjacent to a distinct set of undergrowth and herbivore. That's maybe feasible. What is this? The Poplar outputs 15 science plus an additional 45 if the biome's rugged is 20, which it's at 17, so I don't think that's going to help us. It's exactly 20 or more, or 20 or more. Not sure about that. So the Labrador tea is feasible. What do we get from mystery from this guy? +5 science, +2 gold for each mystery within borders. So 5 science times 15 is what? 75 science? So this would be a total of 125 science. This actually would be pretty strong. We need to be adjacent to a distinct set of undergrowth and herbivore. So we do have an herbivore here. We do not have an undergrowth that it's adjacent to. We could put it like there or there. Theoretically, we could get 2 sets. So if we replaced the tourmaline here with an undergrowth, and then had a different set of what is it, herbivore and undergrowth in these 2 slots, we could get actually quite a massive amount from that Labrador tea. That could be worth considering. I don't think we have the biodiversity for the moose, and we don't super need the food and rugged right now. What do we have? We have 7 biodiversity. So yeah, getting the moose would be tough, but that Labrador tea seems strong. Now, let's take a look at the white birch. This is only a 2-star, but outputs 25 gold, and then 100 science and 25 mystery, which is another 125 science for us, if adjacent to at least 2 bird biotica. So this would be 100. This would be 200 science from this white birch if we got the nest's adjacency. That's pretty solid. I do like the idea of that. It only costs 6 biodiversity, so we could definitely put it down. Comes with the ptarmigan, the potash, which is an okay science and gold mineral, and the crossbill. So that would give us 2 birds, the ptarmigan and the crossbill, which output food and gold. Do we have any other birds available right now that output science somehow? We have caribou, squirrel, stoat, rabbit, skunk, and snowshoe hare. So while the birch would put out quite a bit of science, we would have to use both the ptarmigan and the crossbill to get its benefit. And I'm not sure I want to use 2 slots for that. The nightjar here outputs gold. That outputs food. That outputs... Yeah, I'm not super in love with this. I really like the Labrador tea, but I'm wondering if there's a better 3-star science output that we could get with a reroll. Now, I don't know how much we have in our pool here. Actually, let me check. If I go to collection and biotica and filter for taiga, what do we have up in 3-star that we could theoretically unlock? This Labrador tea we know about. The tiger's gold. That's food. That's gold. Black bear's food and gold. So the Sequoia would be fantastic. Yeah, let's take a look. The Sequoia outputs 100 science plus 150 for each lost adjacent bioticum. So I don't know what the max on that is, but if it's like 4, we could get 600, 700 science from this. Comes with the black bear, the red cardinal, and the rowan tree. So it's sort of a choice, right? Are we going Sequoia or are we going Labrador tea? And honestly, let's take a look. I think we want the Sequoia. It seems like it's got the highest thing. So let's see. You're lost. You're not lost. You're lost. But you don't help me. So there's a lost adjacency here. We could replace this if we think it'd be valuable to do so. And then we could place a lost here and here if we place the Sequoia there. So I think we do want to go after the Sequoia here. Let's go back into our drafts and use rerolls until we find it. There it is. Okay. Let's unlock the Sequoia here. So that's going to be our goal for this slot right here. We want lost in the adjacent slots if possible. And we're going to need at least 1 more biodiversity. So what do we place in this slot? We need a lost something to place there that's going to give us biodiversity. So let's take a look. The black bear is lost, outputs food and gold, outputs rugged, I guess we could put it here for the gold booster. And then put the Sequoia there. And put 2 lost things here. Not quite sure what the maximum is. I'm also not sure if we can get them to expand out to it. We would need to... Well, yeah, we could actually. So what if we did Black Bear Sequoia? That would use... That would get us a bunch of food, which would boost up our prosperity. We get the gold booster from this slot. I think that's what we do here. Now, will you give me biodiversity? You don't cost any biodiversity. And we don't have a black bear. So does that push this up to... Yeah, distinct biotica present in the biome. All right, I think we go black bear and then Sequoia. Let's get the black bear down. That pushes us to 10, actually. Oh, distinct 3-star biotica gives you +3 biodiversity. Okay, that's a mechanic I didn't understand. So then, when we place this, we should lose 8 but gain 3, so net of 5, I think. Yes, okay. Looks like we can get up to 4 here if we place 2 more lost. This should also finish our... just the 400 here should be enough. Let's see. Yeah, more than enough. Alright, that was a good play. That was a very good play. I like that. Okay. So, the inventor's inventing something. Luxurious earrings. Okay. That has pushed our prosperity to 225, which is enough to reach the 1-star here. If we get to 300, we get the 2-star, and then 500 for the 3-star. I think we're gonna hold off here on Easterndale for a minute. So what did you get to? You got to 31 technology, and where's your next project come from? 40 technology. Okay. I think maybe we should have them expand outwards. I think we can get them to if we just place 2 things. So we want 2 more lost biotica here, ideally unique ones. Let's see what we have here. We could upgrade this slot if we need to, but let's look at our 1-star. So the Rowan tree gives food and science. It is lost, so Rowan tree is a possibility to cheaply get in here. Fir tree we already have, right? We already have the fir tree there. And then the carrot doesn't count as lost. So we could have a second fir tree here just for the huge benefit that the Rowan would get. Yeah, we've got 18 rugged, so that we're gonna get. So this would give us 20 food and 10 science. This gives us 15 science. Let's look at 1-star lost animals. Really, we only have the skunk. I don't want another skunk. In terms of minerals, we could put another peat. We have labradorite. We have tin that's not lost. Agate's not lost. Stone isn't lost. Copper isn't lost. So I think we go... Yeah, I think we go with the plants here. We go with a rowan tree and a fir over here. That's going to juice this up another 200 science, so... And it'll expand them out and capture these as well. I think that's worth 10 eon. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that pushed this to 700. And now, if we can get like a science, like a percentage-based micro on here, that would be incredible. All right, they're ready to do their project here. They're expanding out. Let's get them out to those borders. See how close we get to 40 here. They would need 5 more wealth as well. So their project may get them there. If all we have to do is like pick the right project, right? What is the micro that we have here? 8% food. Okay. Your project, let's see. So we want one that gives us a little bit of gold and a little bit of science, and then we'll complete this level 4. So probably the power plant. Plus 25 science and wealth for each mineral within borders. And we have a lot of minerals here. And then, do we have any energy bioticum? Let's take a look. So there's a mineral. That's 1. I don't think we have any energy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 minerals within border and no energy. So this would get us 7 times 25, 175 each. Which probably completes the quest for us. I think power plant's the way to go. It might not be the absolute highest value. We can worry about that in another city. Let's get this built. There we go. Very nice. All right. So that pushed the prosperity of this city to 124, which isn't really enough to get 3 stars. Because we need a third of 500, right? So we need like 180, I think. What's 180 times 3? 320, 480. Yeah, we need like 187. We need around 190. Is that right? Am I doing the math right? 32 plus 18 is 50. 32 plus... If it's 180 times 3, then it's 300 plus 240. That's 540. I'm doing the math wrong somewhere. So it's slightly less than 180. Like 166? Yeah, that sounds right. We need about 166 in each. So somebody's going to have to cover for this guy. Although we do have micros that we haven't slotted yet. We've got a lot of micro work we can do. And so their level 4 is complete. We don't really need to work on them. The only thing we might do is if we have a percentage-based science micro, slotting it into the Sequoia here would be fantastic because actually we can really, if we can put a creek here and double this, we can get a huge amount of prosperity from it. And I think that's actually well worth doing. So let's see about purchasing this, and then let's place a creek. Plants on both sides of the creek gain 50% on all yields, so... it won't do anything for the bear. Can I place it between here and get a little bit from the rowan? Maybe. Let's find out. No. So we're only gonna get the rowan tree, but still 50% yields, incredible. So this is now outputting 1,050, which is insane, and should push our prosperity very high. Not quite as high as I'd hoped, actually. 130, not as much. I guess we weren't really as high as I would have liked. So we could replace this skunk with a plant. If it has if we have a lost plant here with food on it, we get plus 50% adjacency. We lose a little bit of, yeah, it's only outputting 23 here. So like, do we have a better, oh no, it would be the bear, wouldn't it? It would be the bear we'd give up to get a plant. So maybe not. I'm not sure. What plants what do we have 3-star plants? A Sequoia? I can't put another Sequoia. I don't have a 2-star plant. All right. I'm not sure. Maybe that wasn't the best play ever. It got me 300 extra science. And we can slot a micro here. Plus 8% food for each distinct plant within borders. I don't think we use that here. I mean, it does multiply with the creek to get us a bunch of food. Base value 0. Bonus 20. Multiplier 10. And then from previous carrot. Yeah, we'd only be multiplying the like... we wouldn't be getting a lot from placing it there. So maybe that was a little... not the best play, I'm not sure. Let's go work on the bustling metropolis here. We'd like to get the bonus here. So I think this is where we use this micro. Let's take a look. They are disinterested, but we can get them to grow. They already have a lot of food. We need to get them to 60 food. That's insane. What do you have in the way of benefits here? Extra food for each fruit in the fruit biotica. I think that's the one we go for. Cafe. Plus 100 food for each distinct bioticum that has a base food yield within borders. Okay, so cafe versus jam maker. Let's take a look. So we're looking for fruit. There's fruit. So that's 35 fruit. That's 65. That's 200. 245. That's 570 from the cherry tree. That's 590. All right, so there's all our... Oh, no, that's not fruit. So 575, I think, from jam makers versus plus 100 for each distinct bioticum that has a base food yield within borders. So 1. I think this counts. Yeah, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10. I think actually, surprisingly, the cafe is better. I'm actually going to test this. Let's do a quick save. Let's take a look at the jam maker. I think we want the other one. I just want to check here. Jam maker gets me 532. I think the cafe gets me like 1,000. 1260. No, 900. Okay, yeah, 900. That's very good. That's solid. That is a better outcome, so we'll take that. And for each distinct bioticum we add, we get another 100 food. But getting to 60 is going to be tough, because we're getting to the point where now I need thousands more food to push it up. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit rough here. I just gained an achievement. Metropolis have 50 population in a single city. So we need 10 more food. That seems like it's going to be rough. We're at 65 for the next. So we need another like 650, 700 food. Not quite sure how we're going to have that happen. Our cherry tree. Now, where's our most valuable food bioticum? Is it the apple tree? It is the cherry tree. Okay. So probably we replace this squirrel and put a creek here would be one way to do it. No, you guys are already special. So we can come over here and put something amazing there. What do we have in the way of 3-star biotica for the forest? We've got the maple tree, outputs science and food. All trees on the planet gain food and science, and gains 100 food and 100 science for each adjacent tree bioticum. Good lord, is that incredible. So we actually want to put it right there so it's adjacent to these 4 trees. That's a level 2 though. We'd have to upgrade this, which would lose us the cherry tree, then we'd have to replace it, and we would lose the sage emblem. But the good news is we could put another creek there. So I think we go maple and cherry here with a creek. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. We'll get the legacy bonuses. It'll be fine. We can put some more micros in. So we're going to put the maple down first. And then if we have enough biodiversity, we'll place the cherry as well. Very cool. Let's purchase another... Is it this? No, not the expansion charge. Let's purchase another terraform charge. Let's get the creek in here. Okay. Pretty astonishing. So this is outputting 925 food, plus another 100 because it's a new distinct bioticum. So that's 1,000 food. That should get us to 60 population, I think. And an insane amount of prosperity. They could use a little bit of gold here. It'd be easy to pump up their prosperity through gold. Man, look at these numbers. We're already up to, I think we're going to end up near 400 prosperity here. That was a great play. Really happy with how that worked out. They're still going here. So we got 5 upgrade charges and 3 draft charges. We can completely remodel everything at the next city. All right, so that gets us to 155. We're at 386. All right. So we want to go after the Huntress City now. All our remaining work has to go into getting this level 4 thing. Let's take a look. We probably want them to expand, right? Yeah, they can. They don't have anything in their taiga here, so we could upgrade this to level 3 and put some cool stuff in there, because we have 7 biodiversity in the taiga right now and 17 rugged. Let's take a look at what we could give them. Or what do they want? They have no science. They need population and wealth. Interesting. So we get a bunch of wealth from distinct predator biotica within borders. That's 600 food. Extra food for each food in the animal within borders with the highest food. That's, I don't think we can get 600 there. We don't have any plant and fish, so it's probably going to be the safari guide. But let's just take a look. The animal with the highest food, what do we have right now? So the wildebeest is 100, the rhino's 205, all is 20, zebra's 75, guinea fowl 15, gazelle 90. I don't see how we get a 600 food animal. Unless we have something insane in taiga that I'm not aware of. Let's go to animals here. 3-star animals. We have the secretary bird. Plus 35 food and 35 gold for each other bird bioticum on the planet. So like even if we got 10 other birds, that only gets us to 350, 400 food. Whereas this gold project, we need distinct predator biotica within borders, and that I think we can do. So if we re-look at what we have, you're an herbivore, 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 and you're an herbivore. So we don't have any predators within borders. We'd have to do some serious animal work to get that to work. But we could make that happen, I think, and get 600 gold. So, like, what do we have for predators here? We've got the serval and the secretary bird. We want both of these. You're gonna cost 6, but you're gonna output 3. You don't cost anything. And you gain gold and output biodiversity for each adjacent grass bioticum. Okay, do we have any grass anywhere? I don't think we have any plants. Okra's undergrowth. Yam is undergrowth and root. We have 2 yams. Yeah, we don't have any grass. We need more predators. We definitely need more predators. Wildebeest doesn't count. Rhino doesn't count. Parakeet, no. The wild dog would count. But it's a 1-star. It's not really going to help us. I think we're looking to do a draft here. In terms of the taiga, we have a black bear, which is a predator. And gains benefits from critter bioticums. Man, that's rough. We've got some draft charges, so let's say, okay, you do count as a predator. You output food, and you output gold, which we need. So I think we put the black bear here and a couple of critters around, and maybe just expand out this way. Is there such a thing as a critter predator? Yeah, the stoat counts as a critter predator. And the skunk does not. It counts as a predator, but not a critter. So we go stoat into black bear here. All right, let's get this upgraded. This is a start, anyway. We could also do a taiga draft. We've got 3 draft charges right now. Taiga's at max rank. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I think we go stoat into black bear here to start. And then we look to put some more predators in the taiga. Probably do a draft for it. And they've got to be distinct, right? Yeah, all right. So this is 2 distinct predators within borders. We go stoat into black bear. And then they're interested in expanding. In terms of taiga predators, we have the serval and the secretary bird. I think we place those guys out here. And we don't have any grass. Bird bioticum on the planet is not that great, but let's get them in here. And then I could theoretically place grass here for free. They won't... Are they expanding? No, that's a trade mission. All right. Let's get... Yeah, all right, let's get this upgraded. Let's upgrade this patch, and we'll place the 2 predators. Well, are they predators? You're a predator. You're a predator bird. Okay, so this will get us our 4 predators. And it'll expand the borders. We'll get us some other stuff. Okay, let's go secretary bird, and let's go serval. And then what do we have for grass here? Elephant grass is the only thing. So we'll place a couple elephant grass around here. Just as an adjacency for the serval. Okay, there's the border expansion. And now let's get the safari guidepost. Okay. So we're gonna have the wealth. We're gonna have to work on our population. We need 6 more population in here somehow. Probably we do that with micros, right? That's also getting our prosperity close to where we need it to be to finish the era at 500. So, let's take a look. What do we have? Oh, they actually expanded out to get the grass as well. Interesting. I was not expecting that. All right. So we need a little bit more population. We need another food item. We can do something with micros, I think. Yeah, we've got some emblems to work with. So 8%, that's a percentage chance. Straight up plus 20, 8%. That's science we don't need. So I think we do a taiga draft, or a savanna draft here rather, and look for a huge food thing. So like the sorghum, all undergrowth biotic on the planet gains food, science, and gold. That seems amazing. Pasture plus 50 growth for each undergrowth in this row. Comes with, we already have yam, comes with the oryx and the red oat. All of that seems pretty strong. It does cost 5 biodiversity. The savanna is at 11. Okay. What undergrowth bioticum do we have on the planet? I think we have a bunch of, like, yams. Yeah, we have yams. Elephant grass. We've got okra. Yeah. So, like, we could upgrade this section here to level 3, giving up the gazelle and the guinea fowl. And then we have a place for both the sorghum and the oryx. Because we have other herbivore. I think this is our play here. Let's lock in the legacy and upgrade this patch. Then Place the sorghum. And the oryx. Okay. You are getting your herd benefit, and you're getting four pasture benefits. That completes the city request. Very nice. And pushes my prosperity to 457. Okay. So, we gotta use our microcharges and maybe purchase another, like... We can get one more terraform charge. We've got some drafts available. I'm gonna have to call the episode there. We're not quite done with this comm era, but I've run out of time. So when we come back next time, we'll try to get the remaining 40 prosperity to get ourselves to get the final star we're looking for here in our comm era. And I don't think it'll be that hard. We've got two microcharges. I think I can do it just with straight up with micros, right? We focus on what people are low on and boost it. We should get a lot of growth. I can purchase a ton more of everything in here. We've got draft charges. We've got upgrade charges. We've already got 2 micro slots. So yeah, I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to get this third comm era to 3 stars and get a bunch of unlocks so that we can move on to some of the harder 3-star challenges in future episodes. But that is going to be it for this time. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. This series is a lot of fun. I hope you guys are playing along at home. This game is really cool. And obviously, each planet is different. Each run is different. So it's got a lot of variety, a lot of replayability. And the unlocks are a good motivator to keep going. So yeah, it's been a blast so far. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time. Take care.